Hey guys, it's Solid Snake 1993 here, and this is the gun game in Modern Warfare 2. Now, if you don't know what the gun game is, then you must have been living under a rock since September the 1st. In which case, welcome to the surface world. Oh, I guess if you're under a rock, you're still kinda on the surface. But anyway, I'm not doing this video to discuss rocks and living under them. This is about the gun game. So what it is a new game mode in Call of Duty Black Ops. I believe it originated from Counter-Strike Source mod, but I'm not sure about that. But basically what it is, you start off with the Magnum, and every time you get a kill you get a new gun, and you have to get a kill with every gun. There are 20 of them, and you saw before I had the Magnum. I killed someone, then I had to kill myself so I could change class like I was doing there, but got killed anyway. I pulled out the Akimbo M9s, which in Black Ops is actually the Makarov dual wield. Before I had the Sparse, which is the same in Black Ops, and now I have the Ranger, and I don't know how I didn't kill that guy. But anyway, the Ranger is my representation of the Ithaca in Black Ops. I'll put all the guns that I have in the description, so if you really want, you guys can try it out. But let me tell you, it does take a very long time to set up all your classes, and you do need a lot of custom classes, so you would have to prestige a bit. Right now I have the MP5K, which of course is the MP5K in Black Ops as well. And then I changed to Akimbo Vectors, which is Scorpion dual wield in Black Ops. Now, another thing about my classes is obviously I don't have enough classes to have every single weapon, so I had to change to custom classes. Like here I use the UMP, which I was going to use a mini Uzi, but since I don't have the enough classes for it, I just had to use the default class. This represents the AK-74U, and yes, I did just get killed while I was using the UMP. I apologize for that. That would never ever happen any other time using such an overpowered weapon. So I don't know what happened. That guy must have hacked or something. But anyway, the Fal is the M14 in Black Ops, and I got a little bit confused here and took me a while to figure out what was going on. That's why it took me so long to change my class. But the M16 is also in Black Ops in the gun game. My perks for this, since there are no perks or kill streaks in wager matches, there are for this gun game in Modern Warfare 2, I put Scavenger, so I'd have infinite ammo, which I believe you do have in the gun game. I'm not certain on that though. I have Cold-Blooded to save me from kill streaks, which wouldn't even be in the gun game anyway, and then Ninja to stop heartbeat sensors, just because there's no heartbeat sensors in Black Ops, and C4 so I could kill myself like that to change class. Now, the M4A1 that I had just before is supposed to represent the FAMAS, or FAMAS. I pronounce it FAMAS, don't get all in my face about it. But the FAMAS in Modern Warfare 2 is burst fire, and in Black Ops it's full auto, so I thought the M4A1 is more similar to the FAMAS in Black Ops than the FAMAS in Modern Warfare 2 is. And just then I had the AUG, which obviously represents the AUG in Black Ops. Right now I have another default class, which is the L86, or I think it's L86 LSW, I don't know. I never use LMGs, they're so useless, I think. But that represented the HK21 in Black Ops, and now I have the M240, which represents the M60 in Black Ops. So obviously it's a lot harder in Modern Warfare 2 than in Black Ops, because everyone's level in Black Ops, and here people run around with Akimbo Rangers and stuff like that when they shouldn't if it were the gun game. I don't think I made that sentence make sense whatsoever, so I'll just ignore and pretend that I didn't say it. But anyway, now I'm just chilling back on the cliff, living life on the edge. See a guy, kill him. The intervention was supposed to represent the L96A1, which is a bolt-action sniper rifle. I'll be using that a lot in Black Ops. Here I have the WA2000, which is also in Black Ops. Now, I just let that guy go. I was just like, nah, I won't follow the kill. But I try to get this guy that's over here, but I lose track of him. So I go up here to try to snipe. And you'll notice I don't try to just keep tapping R1. I just go for one kill. I don't like it when people just keep tapping R1 with semi-auto sniper rifles. But there I threw a throwing knife at the ground because of force of habit, and I needed someone else to kill me because I didn't have C4 on that class. You'll see why later. Anyway, the AT4, which I just killed myself with as well as someone else, is supposed to represent the Grim Reaper, and you could see before that how horrible the spawn system is. I spawned inside the fuselage, and the barrel that I had shot at before killed me. Anyway, RPG now, which represents the M72 Law. Sorry, just needed a drink. But the launches are pretty different in Black Ops, so I just used whatever launches I had in Modern Warfare 2, and obviously I didn't change my class quick enough just before, so I had to kill myself again. And now I have the Thumper, which represents the China Lake, and those two are very similar. The China Lake is just pump action. That's pretty much the only difference. So I'm running around looking for people, and I get stunned. For some reason in this game I get stunned so much. And that's another thing. If you do try the gun game, you will see how often people knife in this game. It is so bad. In the gun game, when you get knifed, you go back a tier, so you have to go back to your previous weapon, and you get knifed so much trying this. I was lucky in this game. But anyway, default class again for the Riot shield. It's supposed to be the crossbow, but there's no weapon like the crossbow, so I thought I'd use another novelty weapon, so I used the Riot shield. And I got a kill really quickly with that. I was pretty surprised how quickly I got a kill with the Riot shield. So this time I was on to the throwing knife, which is supposed to represent the ballistic knife. And that's why I have the throwing knife on this class. And I managed to get that guy just camping there before I got killed. So I do a celebratory 360, and I just play out the game with the M4A1 because it's probably the best class that I had. I don't really like the M4A1, so you'll see I do really horrible with it. I was just running around, mucking around. The gun game does look really easy when you watch this video of it, but it is actually quite hard. I tried it in Domination because my friends were playing, and I tried it so many times, and if you can finish the gun game using the weapons and perks and stuff that I have on in Domination, then you must be a legend, because it is incredibly hard. And even in free-for-all, it is quite hard to finish. Like, you really need a big map so that people can't get kills as quickly, and that the time gets like close to run out. In this match, the time actually does run out. So there you go. It took me, I think, I'm not sure how long the timer is in free-for-all. I think it's 10 minutes, so it took me about 8.5 minutes to do it. That guy just tried to lunge me, and I drop shotted him, so he was standing there with his shins in my face. And I'm like, I don't want no shins in my face, so I shot him. Anyway, I think you can tell my voice is degrading. This is a very long video, about 10 minutes. It's the first long video that I've actually tried to commentate all in one go. So I do need a couple of drinks of water. But yeah, I don't... Oh, well, I get stunned and kill that guy, and then I walk up here and get stunned again, so it's a massive stun party over here. But it's alright, because I killed that guy. Now, I knew that guy was there, headshot him, but obviously I get killed by the guy that had just spawned to my left. So the game's just wrapping up now. Get Akimbo shotgunned again. But yeah, I just fire random bullets. I came third, which is a pretty fair effort. And I think I went 26 and 36. But that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. See ya.